But it doesn't really matter then, anyways. But hey, I guess we can go ahead and get on it right now, right? Got Logan walking on. We're kind of hustling to get this thing started.
Oh, yeah.
As all of you can see, we are here. It's guys' night downstairs. There's a whole party, a big old Halo party going on downstairs right now. We've got a few funny things going on. I got a crown on top of my head because I am now what?
It's not turned right.
Who gives a crap? It's a paper crown. Who cares?
It isn't turned right.
I don't care.
You need the crown. Hey, I gave you the crown.
I am
you
once
must wear
again
it.
the steward of guys' night.
But now you're officially the steward.
Once again.
Well, yeah, I was steward of guys' night for a while.
During
For other
IBS.
reasons.
That's right.
But it wasn't like official, and now it's an official crown.
Now it's actually official.
We got to sign your name on the
You can
inside
see
of
I've
the
got a
gun.
new flag in my collection. As you saw the other time, I had the Guatemalan flag out here.
We need to get you coasters, so we're not putting drinks directly on this majestic
This is
flag.
not technically an American flag.
It is. It's got the stars and stripes in it.
But
I know.
It,
Not an
let's see,
official flag of the U.S., but yes.
I like how it commemorates the
Do you know
13
how
original
nuts
colonies.
it would be, what our flag would look like if we didn't change the design after frickin'...
Dude, it'd be so cool.
Dude, the amount of stripes would be really... If you don't know, the American flag used to be that you added a star and a stripe every time you added a state. But then after the 15th state was added, we quickly realized it's going to be way too many frickin' stripes.
You know what? Sorry, we're on the flag talk. Have you guys ever heard of the Syracuse flag?
Hmm.
Can we look at
sounds
that?
familiar, though.
Can we look at the Syracuse flag real quick?
That would have been cool.
This one?
Yeah.
No,
That's not the Syracuse.
No,
but that's the
That's the Star Spangled Banner, the big one, the important one.
Yeah. So you want the flag?
The Syracuse.
That one's 15
Dude,
stripes.
That news article.
That's the Star Spangled Banner. Have you seen the Star Spangled Banner that
Is it the Syracuse?
Francis Scott Key was actually looking at when he wrote or came up with the poem that we now have as the national anthem? I've seen it in person. Seen the holes in the flag from the cannonball. It's surreal when you go in there and you have the dimmed lights because they want to protect it from any type of UV radiation and stuff.
Is it?
That's definitely not the Syracuse flag he's talking about.
No, it is not. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and hit the first article while he's looking for that. We can get back onto that. We got a Babylon Bee article here.
That.
So, woman who wrote a children's book about grief.
This is old.
After her husband's death, found guilty of his murder.
Yeah, this is
she's
old.
I know, but this is new for the Babylon Bees. She's actually found guilty of murder. She was on trial for a long time. Now she's found guilty of murder.
I remember.
So she wrote a book, basically. She kind of did the old O.J. Simpson move here.
saying her crime and then.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Let me just see.
Shoot it to the Discord. Christy can pull it up.
Just go back to your Google search there.
Okay.
Serapis.
Spell that out for her because I wouldn't even be able to spell that because I'm retarded.
Serapis. There we are.
Oh, that's
Wow!
cool. I like that.
So
What's that one from?
So this is John Paul
I
Jones.
have seen it. That second one from the left on the top row. I have seen someone flying that.
So this is the flag made by John Paul Jones when he stole the HMS Serapis.
That's awesome.
And when he went to port in
England. Yeah.
No, in the Netherlands. He went to port in the Netherlands, but he had lost his Stars and Stripes because he lost the USS Ranger.
Okay.
So they sailed in on the HMS Serapis, flying no flag, which is considered a war crime back in the Revolutionary. Like, he'd be considered a pirate.
Yeah.
So under diplomatic emergency, they went to a flag maker, and they had no idea how to make the Stars and Stripes. All they had was 13 stripes and 13 stars and red, white, and blue. Make a flag.
The guy just threw this together for him.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's pretty bad, if you...
They made this flag, and under U.S. flag code, this is considered a legit U.S. flag.
I'm gonna buy it and fly it above
That's
my
hilarious.
house now.
And you know what? I don't think people understand how many
Holy
stories.
fish! Did you see how
many
expensive
stories
that
are
was?
Like that?
This one?
$140.
$150.
Dang.
I like it.
But
I
yeah,
don't think people realize how many stories there are like that, where something was just thrown together and then it just became the legitimate thing.
anyways, sorry. I had to... We were talking about flags,
So,
so I had to bring that
Just
up.
a quick... basically, this girl is actually found guilty of killing her husband. And I guess she killed her husband. I don't know how. Probably
Here
poison,
it is.
statistically. What
5
is it?
times the
Fentanyl.
lethal dose of fentanyl.
I hadn't even read this. My wife's the one that read it and wrote it and highlighted all this stuff. And I guessed poisoned her husband.
Oh my
and
gosh.
that's what she did.
Her-
Because that is statistically what women do.
Her
They
internet...
poison their... They
Her
poison.
internet history showed that she had searched for lethal dose of fentanyl and also luxury prisons.
So she knew she was going to get caught.
Oh, no, do you want to know what's worse? Worse. She tried to poison him with fentanyl on Valentine's Day. He passed out.
Oh, he survived that attempt.
He survived the first attempt.
I love in quotes there. If your wife attempts to kill you once, you might want to leave. Because it's going to happen again.
Yeah, well, I mean, if she's crazy enough to kill him, she was probably crazy in
And
bed, which
this
is probably
is
why she
Utah.
stayed there.
Good Things Utah.
That's true.
Good Things Utah. She talked to him in 2022.
Yep.
Ah,
I
Wow.
remember reading about it back in the...
Interesting.
That's hilarious. Oh, good old Phil.
And I must tell you that her sentencing day is May 13th, which would have been her husband's birthday.
Nice.
That's a little beautiful irony in the end. Let's hit up the next one. This is actually kind of important. It goes back to why we started the podcast. Charlie Kirk assassination. So, an Oregon principal who celebrated Charlie Kirk's murder was suspended and is now sentenced for child corn.
Do you know actually how many people are actually, like, cops are finding out that distribute child pornography and stuff?
Like cops are?
Yeah, dude, it's been popping up all on my feed.
That doesn't
It's
surprise
been
me.
trickling after this. How many students and teachers and cops that are all in league
Involved?
with
See, the
It's
cops,
just
here's the
disgusting.
thing. The cops doesn't surprise me. Because I know the police chief of the Orange Police Department. And I've been around cops a lot. And one thing that had been talked about being around these cops is the guys that are on the child corn task force.
SVU.
They have one hell of a job to do. And to be able to convict people of this stuff, they have to actually view it themselves.
Dude, I couldn't do that.
Exactly.
Horrible.
And there are so many officers who have been on that task force who are in therapy because of the things that they had to see. It's just and there have been a lot of cases that because of that it really messed them up in the head because they were on that task force and they got into trouble themselves. And it's just like it sucks because it's like it needs to be done, but no one should have to be asked to go and do that.
Isn't the guy from OUR? Isn't that what he did for the FBI there for a while?
I can't remember.
Operation Underground Railroad? I'm pretty sure he was on the children's crime...
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm pretty sure he was on the children's, crime unit.
The guy that Glenn Beck has doing
Yes.
the Operation Underground Railroad.
Yes.
Kyle,
Yeah.
if you say this in the proper way it'd be said in the movie,
What? Imagine my surprise.
surprise.
Oh, surprise. Oh, okay.
Oh, do
Count
you
all
have...
up.
Dang it, you don't have the funny news
What?
about Gen Z hating Scary Movie 6. Have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Is it funny?
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Within the first 3 seconds, they say like 3 racist things, and that's hilarious, dude. Because they're
this guy's an asswipe.
Yes. Hey, I was switching the subject.
I know.
Let's get on to another one. So,
I
Cuba
know, I had to get the
is in
final word in.
collapse. Yeah, let's get to the
We have
next
to-
article. Cuba's power grid collapses.
If you're up for it, we'll pull up the YouTube trailer because
Yeah, we
it's
can do that.
hilarious. It's hilarious.
Cuba's power grid collapses, leaving it without electricity for the 3rd time this month.
From
So
the
when
from
can
the
we
This
take it?
this is the
from the sounds of it, like Cuba in the background is on its way to become a state.
kind of. So maybe
Wouldn't
not a
be
state,
surprised
but
if
they
they
are
were
in
a
collapse. The
territory.
government's effectively in collapse. This is all because of Trump's actions on Venezuela.
And
'Cause
communism.
Venezuela was how Cuba was getting oil to be able to sustain their economy.
Nice.
And, well, now that all that oil's cut off because Trump quickly got... Really, it was our our special forces guys, but the Trump administration cut off the head of the Viper down there, and now the whole tune of South America's changed. Cuba's now in a huge pickle because they just can't get that energy that they needed, and now their power grid, they've been going through apparently brownouts and blackouts, but now they're like completely out. Their grid's completely collapsed, and that's according to their people.
Unpopular opinion, if Cuba does become a state, give it about 10 years, it's going to be a wonderful like destination place.
Oh yeah, no, seriously.
Even if it just becomes a territory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It'll become just like Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we'll go in there and fix it up. And it's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's beautiful. Have you seen pictures of Cuba?
Well,
It's absolutely a beautiful place. It's just
gorgeous.
Communism has ruined it. Like
I'm more looking forward to all the cars from like the 60s
that
are still running.
That are still there.
I don't think people understand how much money the Cubans are sitting on in antique cars that they keep running because they can't afford new cars. So, like, if they became a territory, the amount of money they could make selling their cars, they could buy freaking Escalades and stuff for themselves.
It's not the fact that they can't buy new vehicles. It's nobody will export vehicles.
Oh yeah, no one exports it to them, so they can't get them.
They can't get new vehicles, so they got to make the ones they have run. Which they've got contracts with Ford, Chevy, and Dodge to like send OEM parts to Cuba.
What is this next article for state? What
the AP?
What's this?
Oh yeah, so.
Oh yeah, 2 years. They've been on a steady decline for a while.
They have been, and that's pretty much been since Trump's gotten back in office because his policies have taken back into place that he had from before.
It's gonna be great when communism finally leaves this hemisphere.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be great. And that's the thing is, no country in this hemisphere is perfect, but if we can at least eliminate communism from it, it's gonna be pretty nice.
Sorry, I take that back. We still have communism in New York.
Yeah, they switched from Cuba to New York. Okay.
I mean, if we can just keep it on like that island there. All right, let's hit up the next article.
Border wall around.
Babe, next article.
Yep. So
we already have a moat around it.
So, State Department slashes fees to renounce U.S. citizenship by 80% to $450. I don't know why we even charge money for it. I mean, if they don't want to be an American, just let them not be an American.
They actually reduced it. They reduced it. It was way more.
You shouldn't have to pay money though to say I want.
No,
you should fill out a form. Put the form in and be done.
Here's the amount of protection being a U.S. citizen provides you around the world. It makes sense to charge a crap ton of money to become a U.S. citizen. But if you want to lose all the protections that it really provides you across the world, why charge? Like, it's free. Go. Just make it free. So if these people don't want to be U.S. citizens, let them not be citizens.
They say it was because of administrative. They raised the price because of administrative costs, and now they're reducing it again.
Yeah.
This is back to its pre-administrative rates.
This is where we need AI. Just have AI take over certain functions so that way it just streamlines it, and then you have almost zero administrative costs. White-collar jobs should be replaced quickly.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, but
exist.
There's a lot of white-collar jobs that are a little excessive, like HR departments. Unnecessary.
Well, you saw, what was it? Was it Finland or something? They, all the women protested for a day and work went on just as normal.
That was Iceland.
Was that Iceland?
It was,
They're like, you guys won't get anything done. They said the only thing that changed was the complaint departments on the HR. There was none.
I'm sorry, but if you...
Production stayed the same with less complaints.
It's really funny when they try to claim that those stereotypes aren't true, but then they end up doing stuff and it only proves the stereotypes. It's sad.
Personally, I'm all for if you want to work. If you don't want to work, don't work. Like whatever, gender equality, whatever. Do what you want. We're free. Okay? We're no longer in the Middle Ages. If you want to
go to school. Male feminists, come on, spit it out.
I'm not. I just firmly believe that.
No. I have no problem with people making their own choices.
I just think it's funny that when they say that it makes a huge difference, and then every time they do it, it actually doesn't. But there are certain jobs that I would say, like, if you were to take out, like, how many male nurses are there?
A lot more than you would think.
There
are
is,
a
but
lot,
there's still
it's a
over. It's a
female-dominated
female field, and I'm sorry to say, I feel way more comfortable with a female nurse than a male nurse because a female nurse is going to take care of you a little better.
Until
they jiggle your balls. I've had that, and it's a little awkward.
I was just gonna say that from a freaking personal experience.
Yes, you have those weird things, okay, but overall,
this is coming from a guy who's never had the cold spoon.
So
I've had lots of bad things happen to me in my life, okay?
I was talking about the cold spoon.
Yes.
The nurses, cold spoon?
Yes.
Okay.
I was 15 going in for a sports physical.
A hormonal teen.
Yeah.
Hot female nurse.
The hottest in the hospital. Must I need say more?
No, we know exactly what happened.
I've gotten an ultrasound down there.
Oh.
Because they thought it was cancer.
Ooh.
And a female nurse, and it was awkward as hell.
Well, at least it wasn't cancer.
Yeah, it wasn't cancer, so we're good.
But that's something I've heard. When you have a female doctor for a labor and delivery, they're more like, I've gone through this. I don't care. A male doctor will be a little bit nicer, like, okay, we'll work with you because they've never gone through it.
So,
but it's got its pros and cons. That's what I'm saying.
To be honest, though,
each
whenever there's a male that entered the room when you were having our kids, I got really ready to beat the crap out of somebody real fast. I didn't like other men in there at all. I did not like it.
I'm just saying there's pros and cons here, okay?
I'm sorry. Look, I get it. There are male gynecologists, but honestly, it seems kind of like a conflict of interest.
Hey, at least you were there making sure nothing weird's going on.
When it comes to, like, the medical field, I think male-dominated needs to be more in, like, male-dominated jobs, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, Army, they should be a male-dominated nurse practitioner. Mm-hmm. Rather than female, because the majority of your like infantry and high combat zones are going to be male-dominated jobs.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But also, if you're out there in the field of the military, you oftentimes don't have the equipment available to you that you have in these nice hospitals.
I've always had good experiences with female nurses and bad experiences with male nurses.
I mean, to be fair,
so
I've had bad experiences with male nurses where in the Army they went and took my blood, and I told him to take it from my right arm, but no, he took it from my left, and then he freaking fishes with the needle, strikes my nerve, I black out, piss myself, and have a seizure. So,
okay, next episode.
I've never had a female nurse do that to me, but I've only had male nurses do that to me.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Jab you.
All right, so this next article.
We have to jab ourselves for practice.
So, Oregon.
Yeah.
Sucker!
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not looking forward to it.
So, Christy, did they actually pass this law?
No,
what is this?
Trying to get it on a petition.
So,
for the whole
Oregon
state
is
to vote
doing
on
a petition here to
what?
try and get this law. It would effectively make it illegal to kill animals, period. That the peace that dogs and cats enjoy as pets is given to all animals. So no hunting, fishing, trapping, butchering animals.
Okay, ready for this? I actually want them to do that.
I do too.
Because watch how much chaos it's going to ensue.
Well, even if the chaos doesn't ensue, guess what? Prices there for all meats are going to skyrocket.
Oh, it mentions other
Yeah,
stuff
but don't
here,
they have
Kyle.
bears up there? Don't they have severe bears up there?
Oh yeah, Oregon has lots of bears. They're mostly black bears.
Yeah,
you don't really get to grizzlies until you get further north, closer to the Canadian border.
They do migrate down through Washington,
They do.
though.
Grizzlies used to be native all the way down into California. That's why California has the grizzly.
So
on their
you
flag.
can't get eggs there.
So here's the Peace Act: people for eliminating of animal cruelty exemption. So people who are exempt from being considered animal cruelty.
Yeah. So basically, there are certain fields where they're considered exempt from animal cruelty because that's hunting, trapping, fishing, farming, and ranching. They're trying to get this petition through to pass a law
And this
to eliminate these exemptions.
may jeopardize the tribal rights.
Oh,
They may
there
be
you
given
go.
Their rights.
Freaking do it and let
Dude,
the hunters go off the wall.
Dude, I just want them to do it. Okay, so
No, here's
people
the
don't
thing.
realize black bears are typically scared of humans. But when they get we hunt them for a reason because they reproduce relatively
Fast.
fast and good.
About 2 cubs every year.
And here's the thing. they're going to get to the point where they're not scared of humans anymore and just start coming in and screwing shit over. Oh, please. Oh, that's going to be hilarious.
So here's the thing. People don't realize the ramifications of this, okay? Because this is why some states, because they don't allow a lot of hunting, have high insurance costs for vehicles because they keep running into more deer. This is why California has mountain lions wandering into their cities because they don't hunt their mountain lions.
They have collared mountain lions in Hollywood, deep in downtown Hollywood, in the alleyways that no one finds.
Yep.
I've heard rumors that they think maybe Los Angeles might have a native, like cougars or something, living in the underground that they don't quite realize are there.
Yeah.
Even.
Oh yeah,
It wouldn't surprise me just because there's when you don't
the mismanagement of it.
The problem is they think that hunting and whatnot's going to hurt the population, and it can if it's not managed properly. But if you don't hunt, you're running into the exact same problem where you're allowing populations to run rampant out of.
Oh, you can't even fish?
Yeah,
Nope.
You can't fish. You can't do anything.
Even fishing, all
everything.
animals.
Farming, no
Trapping.
farming, no fishing, no hunting, no nothing.
Yep.
So it means you can't even have chickens for eggs.
So
Now, to be fair, like I'm a trapper, I have a trapper license and whatnot. I can understand why people would hate trapping more because of the method that we use to capture and kill animals. And I can get why that's more of...
even trapping's highly regulated.
Trapping is highly regulated, yeah.
Like, what's the gap you need between the jaws? Is it 1/4 inch?
It is about 1/4 inch. And most traps you get now, they already have a space built into the jaw.
I remember when that law changed, and my grandpa had to take the angle grinder and cut that out of his
listen,
traps.
Yeah, well, you don't even have to do that because they've got spacers you can put on them now to
You see
help
how much
that.
money they're going to lose annually? $1.9 billion.
And they're going to also, anyone who participates or depends on it will face criminal liability. So farms, ranches who employ over 80,000 workers in that state.
Here's my thing, Kay.
You know what?
I'm
you know
a
what?
slight...
Hold on. Just let them do it. Let them do it for like 2 or 3 years. Get the wildlife population back up. And it's going to be a hunting destination when it reopens.
That's true. You give it a few years, they're going to have the world record elk. They're going to have the world record whitetail, the world record muleys. Do they have muleys in Oregon or do they have whitetail in Oregon?
They have blacktails up there.
Oh, they have blacktails up there. Okay, they'll probably have
ready
the
for
biggest
this?
blacktails you
I'm
ever seen.
a slight tree hugger, but I'm not to the point that I'm...
I'll hug a tree,
Crazy.
but I want to eat a deer.
The hard part is people
If
don't
you do it
realize-
responsible,
Yeah.
I'm all fine for it.
Well-
This is
Well, a lot of people
irresponsible.
don't realize the whitetail population almost went extinct, and it was hunters and what they chose to do that actually recovered the
This.
whitetail population
People
to where
don't-
now they're almost a nuisance.
Well, did you
People
know
don't realize
elk...
this right here, Kyle.
What?
Most of the management and conservation programs are funneled almost entirely through the hunting, fishing license,
So they wouldn't even be able to
fees,
fund it anymore?
and everything. It
Idiots.
would lose its
This is
primary
the
funding
people
source.
don't understand. Almost all the money, like I believe, it's almost 90% or more than 90% of the money that goes towards conservation efforts comes
From hunters.
And that's including the volunteer hours. The overwhelming majority of it is all from hunters. People who are actively engaged in the outdoors.
Hey,
In the state
you
of
know that we used to have elk on the East Coast. You know that
Oh, that wouldn't
elk
surprise me.
is a
Nationwide
thing, and our ancestors way back in the day
Overhunted them.
overhunted them because we were stuck in the 13 colonies.
Yeah.
What actually helped us is breaking past the Appalachians and realizing we had the Great Plains, we had the buffalo, we had the herd. They're actually recovering. Some guy, I watched Meat Eater on it, he started a ranch, an elk ranch in Kentucky in the 80s, and the population has just grown for elk.
Have you seen some of the elk they've been pulling out of Pennsylvania?
They're huge.
Oh, they're pulling elk out of
They're
pencil?
huge.
They're raghorns, and they're freaking huge.
Yeah, so they're
Damn.
starting to spread. The elk are naturally
They're making
going
their way back. Nice,
exactly
very nice.
like jaguars. You know, jaguars are only native to America. They are not native to South America.
Really?
They are
They
a
just-
native cat to here.
They
Well, I
just
thought they
found
were
a breed-
native.
They found a breeding bear in Texas not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Well, I thought
they have
they-
them in Arizona
I
and
thought-
Georgia. You could hear them
John,
screaming in
I
the
thought
woods.
jaguars were native to Central and South America,
No.
but I knew they were native to North.
They are native to North America, and because of early hunters and the Native Americans, we have pushed them out, and so they just moved down
You know,
south.
smallpox saved the bison, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize that the bison population, it's interesting. It was almost extinct, and then we introduced smallpox
By
when
accident?
we came over here, wiping out the population
Hey,
that wasn't immune to it,
we
which then
didn't-
saved the
hey,
bison population and skyrocketed, and then we came and almost wiped out the bison
Hey,
again.
hey,
Poor
hey,
bison.
The English didn't do that. The Spaniards did that, okay?
I
Get
didn't
it right.
say it was the
Okay.
English. I didn't say it was us
Get it right.
specifically.
Spain always, we get all the blame for what the conquistadors did, and it pisses me off.
Well, to be fair, they deserve it. It's
So,
Spain.
yeah,
They're
no,
barely European.
So we have puma. Okay, so we have the cougars.
Mm-hmm.
We have black panthers, and we have jaguars.
Which Black Panthers? The animals or those
the
crazy
animal,
guys with guns?
the animal. So those are 3 natural cats that are only native to North America, and
You know we
we've
had
pushed
four,
them out.
You know we had 4 for a long time, right?
What was the 4th one?
The North American cheetah.
Oh yeah, and then
wait,
I
you
know
guys are
during the
forgetting-
Ice Age, you were in the
Hey,
Ice
did you
Age. We even
mention-
had one that was twice the size of a
John,
freaking puma.
did you mention the bobcat?
Yeah, so, no, I'm saying large cat. Bobcats
Okay.
are small. I'm
I
saying
guess
large.
they're small.
Yeah, they're considered small,
Short
but
tail cats.
yeah, that is only native to here too. And people don't realize that all these animals that are in South
And it's
America
$25 for a tag for
is
bobcat from
almost
trappers.
they're native to here.
Which I do think we need to dial down on the bobcat, trapping.
Is
But
it a little
they've
much?
come up.
It's a little much right
They're
now.
coming back to
Well,
their
that's
natural
the
habitats.
well, that's the DNR for you. The
So-
thing is, the DNR will oftentimes accidentally oversell tags in areas, and there was an area I was talking to some locals there where they put out too many tags, and it nearly wiped out the deer population
So-
in the area. So then they ended up not selling tags there for a few years to let it recover.
Our kids may be able to hunt jaguars here.
That'll
If
be
it
fun.
continues. So, Utah, so New
Well, look
Mexico,
at the- look
Arizona,
at the
New
cougar.
Mexico, Utah, Texas, into Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. They've even had rumors of jaguars up in Idaho.
Well, they've
as
had
far
rumors
north.
of,
But
they've
they
had,
mainly stay in the heat and the humid areas. They don't go up
well,
by
they've
where
had
it's
rumors
snow.
of jaguar all over the U.S. for a long time, even all the way in New York and whatnot.
Yeah,
There's
so the
been
Appalachian-
rumors, but nothing
So
ever
if
confirmed.
you read journals of your ancestors, if your ancestors came out here and helped settle America, I was reading a journal, and it talks about how they would be hiking in the Appalachian and they would hear a child screaming,
Oh yeah, jaguars.
and
are
it would
creepy.
and
You
the
know how-
Indians were like, "Do not go over there at night," and they're like, "Why?" And they're like, "Do you want to die? The spotted cat is over there,
Mhm.
and it will kill you. We are terrified of
You know
this
how
animal."
scary that's going to be on the hunt? And just a
Do you know how scary it is
Have
to
you
be
heard what-
a freaking LDS missionary riding your bike?
Have
Okay,
you heard what
in
two
the back country
red-tailed
of Georgia,
foxes
and you
sound
hear
like
it.
when they're mating? It is
Is it
creepy.
creepy?
No, I'm talking like on the
No,
oak.
red-tailed foxes.
Yeah,
We know what it's like to have a cougar over us.
yeah,
the
no.
first-
So I
oh,
heard
yeah.
the screeching when I was a missionary. We'd be riding. So here we lived in a populated area. We'd ride our bikes like 6-7 miles to the trailer park over here through the woods. We'd always leave when it was dark, and you would just hear the screaming out in the woods. Okay, and it's already creepy because there's Civil War graveyards everywhere in Georgia. Okay, the whole place was
That
a
was my
battlefield.
mission in Virginia.
And it's just creepy.
You
And then you
couldn't
hear
take a
the
step
screaming
without
out in
being
the
on solid
woods, and
ground.
you just feel your hair go, and you're just just a little 19-year-old on a bike, like, I'm a perfect meal. Anyway, next.
Hey, look, Meals on Wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put up that next
literally.
article. That's funny.
What's this
Meals on
HBO?
Wheels. That's,
Oh, House Bill
So
what?
this is Utah. So House Bill's passed a bill. It's going
Okay,
to the
okay,
Governor
okay,
Cox's
okay.
office, and this is people are trying to sign a petition to get this
What?
to get them to not sign it. This bill's about gold and silver, where we'll start
wait,
having to
is it-
report the purchases
I
of gold and
heard
silver
about
to the
that.
state. It is terrible because they're going to try and connect gold and silver to a digital gold and silver
So you
currency.
have to connect it
Are
all
we?
through the
Are we?
government.
Is
This-
FDR in charge
This
again?
is a tax on gold and silver, is what it is.
Possibly
They want to tax gold and silver purchases, and this is
Next.
how they're going to do it
They say
by
they're
creating an
gonna do
administrative fee
transfer
for
fee.
purchase, an administrative transfer fee for purchasing gold and silver,
And
because
my-
you have to transfer from the digital currency to the physical gold and
My
silver.
issue is there's going to be
And
an annual
this-
report.
This this is a tax. That's all this is, which is illegal in the state of Utah to tax gold and silver.
That's why they're trying to make it a law so they can do it.
They're trying to work their way around the law by doing a administrative fee for transferring the gold and silver. It is absolute horse
What's this
shit.
My
LES
issue
news?
is this. The state treasurer to annually report to the Revenue and Taxation Interim Committee. How do you know they're not going to report that to the IRS and say, "Oh, you had gains, you have to owe us money"?
Yeah.
They might make another IRS
So
form.
if you don't want your gold and silver to be tracked,
And
Go vote.
go vote, and also just stay involved. This is the thing: is local politics will always affect your life more than federal politics.
It really will.
So
and
just stay involved in your local politics, and that will help. That really will be what helps affect your life the most. So let's go ahead and move on, babe.
This is the last thing I want to point out. That's
All right.
not nice. This treasurer may invest a portion of the public funds to get interest on, and then out of that fund, they'll subtract out the administrative fees, so the government gets
Their
money.
cut of it.
They
Can I
get
just-
interest.
Okay, the one other thing, I just have to say how much I hate these government sites, because whenever you're doing this highlight, it always wants to bring the numbers from the left. See those spaces between the numbers? Whenever you're doing the highlights, for some reason those numbers get brought over and then overlaps on it, and you can barely read some of the words. It pisses me off. It happens all the time on these government sites.
It looks like it's only blue.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've
Next.
only had this happen on the state of
this?
Utah site.
Church
the most.
news we got now.
Yeah, so let's head up to the
Is
next
this the one about the women?
Mhm.
No.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I
Women
did.
can
We'll get into that. My wife didn't. My wife sourced all these, so if you didn't get the woman article, it's her fault.
Did you see the?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. So LDS Christians donate 1,082 school
yeah.
chairs and 55 televisions to whatever that is pronounced schools.
Where is that?
I deleted the tab, babe.
You deleted
Sorry,
it.
probably
Where is
shouldn't
it?
have.
It's
'cause
Philippines. It's in the
it's in
Philippines.
the
Oh, it's in the
Philippines.
Philippines. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, people of the Philippines. I don't know how to
don't-
say your name.
I'm
don't
not
speak
going to
to
try to
Tagalog.
pronounce something that I have no clue how it's even pronounced. I'm sorry.
We
Way
don't
to be
speak.
respectful, Mister
We don't speak Tagalog.
Mr.
here.
Burger King over there.
Well, I know, but
Hey, he's not on a plane.
Look.
He's fine.
if I'm trying to pronounce a foreign word, there's a 50% chance I say
gonna
something.
butcher it?
No, there's a 50% chance I say a swear word in their language. Okay, that's just how it's gonna be.
50% of the time, 100% of the time.
I couldn't say my
It
first
happens
mission
100% of the
companion's-
time, 50% of the time.
I couldn't say my mission companion's name. He was
He was
oh
in
my
the Philippines?
goodness. No.
Where from?
So,
I never had a
Small.
foreign.
Swahili African?
no,
I never had a
not-
foreign mission
he was
companion.
Polynesian.
Oh.
Mm.
And so I was like, Elder Fook, and he was like, no, it's Elder Afuk. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna like say a bad word here.
We,
He just got married. He was super, dude. He was super chill. Once I got to know him,
So there's a Samoan. He was from America
Next
though, but
church.
there's a Samoan member, a missionary in my mission,
Yep.
and
That
there in Virginia we get a lot of hate. Okay, a lot of hate in Virginia,
Church
and so
of-
this guy sicks his pit bull on him. So this pit bull's full charging
Excuse
at
me.
this Samoan guy. Doesn't know this guy was actually, believe he was a linebacker for BYU before he came over. This Samoan drops his fist into the skull of that pit bull as it's running towards him, and the dog just tumbles. And they took a photo with his camera, and you could see the indent of his fist in the dog's skull. He killed the dog instantly.
Good grief.
And guess what the guy did?
what?
Nothing. His jaw just dropped.
He was
and
like,
didn't move. And they just left. He didn't. No cops were called. Nothing. It's like, what are you gonna do? They call the cops on missionaries for killing your dog that you just sicked on them?
Yeah, that's what they said.
It ain't gonna
Well, on
happen.
to some good news. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints brings, sorry, I just had to add the last part because they asked us to, brings clean water to 5,000 African farmers.
And they are in Ghana. They gave them reliable, clean water after decades of scarcity. Mechanized borehole
Ooh.
systems.
Fantastic. So you got fantastic flowing water now, basically.
I'm guessing those are going to be cased wells, too.
Ouch.
Most likely.
So they relied on a water source that was roughly 1 kilometer away.
Ooh,
Dang.
wow.
That was their primary water source.
Well, that's great.
For
That's
more
a whole
than 20 years.
kilometer. I mean,
What
people
the
don't realize
f-
that
is a
takes a lot of
kilometer?
it. It's like,
I don't
okay,
know what a
2
kilometer
kilometers is pretty close to a mile, not quite.
But still having to carry it manually back, though.
But half a mile.
I am
to
so
walk
glad
back
I
and
live
forth.
in America with running water.
I know, it's great. Well, this
Like,
makes,
listen, I love camping and like
People
doing things off of
underestimate.
a stream and things like that, but a sink where I can walk into the kitchen.
people underestimate how important having a water source close by is. Especially here in America, we completely forget about it because we have it just right there in our house.
Well, even when you go into the mountains, the amount of streams and water sources we have up there, you don't think. You don't
not
think
anymore.
twice.
Not after this winter.
Oh, yeah.
This winter has been a bad one. We had no water.
You think those moose are going to be pretty upset that there's no water up in Camas?
Probably.
Yeah, do you want to go piss them off?
I mean, we'll be...
They probably won't be there
I'll be
anymore because
trained.
they'll go somewhere else
I'll
for the
be
water.
trained to fight them.
Gosh. I'd pay to see you fight a moose. All right,
Hey,
next tab.
We
hey,
just
I
had
got
that
a bet.
happen.
I
Okay,
know.
I have a bet that I cannot
So,
ride. I have a
FYI
bet
to
to ride a
everyone,
buck.
LDS
Okay?
General Conference coming up here soon. The 5th Sunday activity, pretty much.
Yep,
Oh, dang
and
it. I'm going to be
title?
gone.
Is he
That's sad.
is
I think
near.
still get Sunday
Yeah.
service.
I guess that's one thing people point out. The title of the video that they're prepping for it is "He is near."
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That
I
scares
know.
me, man.
Hey,
I know.
I'll already be in Missouri, so I'll be right there.
You're sick. Lord, forgive me of my sins, please.
Leaving your wife and kids behind.
I'll be there
Go
already.
build Zion.
All right, what's this next one? No, I'm
hold on.
actually nervous.
Oh no! Can we
Wait,
go back?
go back.
Can we
Go back. What's that?
I love this moment. Do you guys know this?
Yeah.
No.
He was one of my favorites.
Oh, they're worth
I was-
Okay.
I was too young to know who he was when he was actually speaking, but on
Okay.
a mission I grew to love Elder Worthland.
Okay.
But his last conference ever, he almost started having a seizure while he was speaking. And Elder Nilsson at the time comes up and holds him,
Yeah.
and he stops seizing and finishes out his talk, and he died 2-3 weeks later.
Yeah, he was shaking. He was having issues
I don't
standing.
remember that.
He wanted to stand and give his talk. I remember that he was
goodness.
I'm
shaking so
scared.
bad. He was about to collapse at any moment.
So
The strength of brotherhood, right there.
I got looking at which one is it?
Go ahead
pro-
and hit up the next tab now, babe.
The
Yeah, 'cause
proclamation to the family and all the signatures down at the bottom. There's only 2 left.
Babe, go ahead and hit up the next tab.
There's only 2 left from the
Ooh, which
proclamation
temple
of
is
the
this
family.
one?
Yeah.
What temple is that?
This
Temple,
is
open
just-
house, and dedications. That's just a stock video.
Yeah.
Scroll on down.
Oh, I was like, dude, that temple's
So,
cool.
once again, Linden, Utah Temple coming up.
It's
No,
open.
it's already
It's
open
open
now.
right
The
now.
open house is going on now.
I was going to go try to see it before I go.
Yeah,
We
that'd
need
be
to
great.
go soon.
Yeah.
Go, man.
I don't think this, I
the
think this is one you
Taylorsville
don't need
one was
tickets for
beautiful.
either.
No.
I went up there. No, you can just show up.
Yeah. So next, scroll on down. Let's see. I believe you said they had actually announced a date for the Salt Lake Temple open house.
Supposedly, they're saying it might start the 5th of April, so the day after
So
conference.
basically right after conference.
And then it may end the 1st of October, so right before.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
next year, not this year.
Possibly.
Wow.
It's tentative. That's just a rough idea. It's not posted officially yet, but that was
That
the
Salt
rough
Lake's
idea.
special to me. That's where I got
Well-
sealed to my parents.
Well,
when
that's
I
the
was
thing is the
adopted.
Salt Lake.
No, that's
it's
such
open
a
house.
cool temple.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
you-
want
It
a
is
cool
really cool,
temple.
isn't it?
Like, okay, our temples are cool,
Dude,
but look at that architecture. It's so unique and
I know.
different.
That's the only thing that I'm frustrated about with temples in Utah is they're
They're all the same looking.
they're not giving that artistic
Creativity.
liberty to the people
Except for
designing
the
them.
Provo City Center one.
the
Yeah,
eternal
well,
the eternal cupcake is no more.
The Provo City Center one.
know,
Well,
I'm
I always
sad.
called it a thumbtack.
It's supposed to be a
Like,
fountain. A fountain. If you had ripples of water on the side. It was
It's a
supposed to be
thumbtack.
fountain.
It's
Sorry,
a
God,
thumbtack.
we shouldn't be making fun of
It's
He
fine.
probably is making fun of it too.
you guys. You
We-
guys
he
are
is-
doing your best. You're doing
He
your
is-
best here.
He is God, which
We
means
know-
he technically has a perfect sense of humor.
I like this one.
That is pretty.
I like
Yeah.
the
Oh, wow.
around the windows, and I like the top.
Yeah.
It actually looks really
I like
nice.
the
It's
peak.
unfortunate you're not gonna be able to hunt in those woods.
Yeah. Oh well.
Ooh, sitting on the hill
And
looking
they're
at the
estimating
temple.
for that.
Oh, that would be like the best. Oh,
They're estimating for the Oregon hunters because some of the signatures would not be validated. They need at least 140,000 to guarantee it getting put on the ballot, and they're at 117. So
Dang.
this one looks cool. California.
dude,
That one looks like it belongs in Mexico.
It does. It legitly.
I think this is Southern
looks like
California.
a Spanish. It looks like a
Southern
Spanish.
California
yeah,
is
it makes
basically
sense.
Mexico.
Yeah, we looked at this the other day. I think it's like right on the border of San Diego.
Right close,
I
yeah.
like this where it's popped out from the building.
It reminds
And a
me of an
different
old
color, too,
Catholic.
the gray, I like it.
It reminds me of
I
an
like
old
the gray
Catholic
and white
mission.
together with that. The gray, white, and what is that, clay?
Yeah,
that's
the
pretty
clay,
good.
clay
Next.
tile.
Let's go on down.
Ooh.
Cleveland, Ohio Temple Open House.
Okay.
June
Yeah, there's
18th,
not showing much of
2026
it,
to
which
July
is
3rd.
weird.
That one's new. That one wasn't on there the other day.
Scroll down again.
Maybe they added it because it looks like these are all alphabetical.
Oh yeah, they redid the San
Yeah,
Diego.
the San Diego Temple's gonna
This
be
is the one
reopening.
you said you want to go to. If we
I
can
do.
Somehow
It looks
I
like
would
a-
love
wiggle
to go
some
there
money
Looks
if
for
like
I
a
if I
castle.
could.
It's so pretty.
It looks like a rocket ship when you're driving by it.
It does.
Really?
It's so
Yeah.
cool. I've seen it on the highway because, dude, you'll just be driving and all of a sudden it's just right there, and you're
It
like,
looks like a freaking rocket ship. It's like, are we taking off? We going to Mars, Elon?
That's the DC Temple. The DC Temple, the way it's up on the hill, there's the Beltway going around Washington, D.C., up into Maryland. When you're going up that Beltway and you come to the temple, you come to see the
other
temple,
ones?
it looks like it's actually, if the lights are on and it's nighttime, it actually looks like it's floating in the air. And the city had to come to the church and be like, hey, we need you to turn off your lights at night. Because
This-
people kept getting distracted. Because right there, the
is that how
freeway
pretty
turns.
it is?
And so then people just kept ramming right into the median because of it, because they got distracted. And so the church can't have their lights
oh, that's
on
on
the DC
there.
temple.
It says open house. Oh, that's
Oh, that
2021.
was
Yeah.
a while back.
But
Yeah,
Wasn't?
it was a while back.
What other?
Isn't this the tallest temple we have?
No, it's
What's
the,
the other temples
largest
here
temple
as we finish
have.
up?
By square foot. It's the largest temple we have, I believe.
This
Oh,
one,
that's
I love
pretty.
this one. I like the whole spiral. The spire. It looks.
And I love the
beautiful.
DC temple. It's beautiful.
It's so
on the inside.
pretty. Okay, next.
Side note that I got
That's
that I was
Salt
reminded
Lake.
of. The New York temple.
Yeah.
Floors 1 and 2 are church or like chapel.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
church
that's it.
house.
That's common
Okay.
in the big cities like that
All
because
right,
they don't have much
we're
space,
done.
so they make churches.
I don't
steak
want to
centers
follow up with
levels.
Scary Movie 6 trailer after this.
If it's funny, though, it's funny.
It is very funny.
But it's temple.
It's
We're
I
talking
don't
temples.
I'll just share it with you when we get downstairs.
Yeah, we can also look at it next week, too.
So tentative dates, they're saying April 5th. So right after conference, it's not guaranteed to October 1st. That's just hearing it until it's posted official. But if you want to see the Salt Lake Temple, you're gonna probably most likely have to order tickets because everyone in the world's gonna want to come see it.
You know how cool it's gonna
Okay.
be.
You're
To-
pretty close.
Yeah.
So we can get down there.
You got your quilt?
You know how
What
cool
was
it's
it?
gonna
Yeah,
be
I
if they
do.
dedicate the Salt Lake Temple over conference
That'd be great.
and just have that be conference.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
the-
to send you this so you.
But yeah,
can,
their
hey,
their open house is gonna be is
I'm gonna
freaking
send
long
you
as heck,
this
though.
list
Okay.
so you can.
Yeah, their
continue.
open house has got to be long as heck though, because you have to remember it's like this is one of the oldest Gothic cathedrals, effectively.
And it is the
In-
oldest on this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah, and it's
All
one of
right.
the oldest in the U.S. And so that's the thing. It's effectively a Gothic cathedral because of the art, the architecture. And so it's going to be a really popular place to go for the open house. So you're going to get people all over the world coming to see this temple.
I will say 5 years is a hell of a lot better than 40.
Yeah, that's a lot. They don't know what they did.
All right, I got
That's
it.
the crazy work they did too. I mean, it's amazing they were able to do it as fast as they could.
Mm-hmm.
And they've
All right.
been supposedly
Okay, I got
installing
the
some
quote.
really beautiful stained glass that shows Jesus Christ and other stuff in it.
Yeah. You know what we've been doing as quotes when you weren't here, right?
What?
Christy's been grabbing a random magic card. I've been reading the quote on the bottom.
The one was a really good
That one
I
was
like
really
it.
good. That
Dude, there's
one
some
actually
deep
felt
quotes.
right.
That-
One actually went exactly with what we were talking about too. It was hilarious.
Most of the quotes, no, they don't go that well.
It was
So,
funny.
what do you got?
All right, John. What do you
All
got
right.
for us?
Quote number 286. And I apologize, I'm going to totally butcher this name.
That's what she said.
A goal without a plan is just a wish. And yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. It's Spanish.
It's Spanish. Give it here.
Yeah, give it. Why point it to me? He's the Spanish speaker here.
Anton de Saint-Exupéry. That's French, by the way.
Well, you know what? I don't speak French, okay? I'm an American. I speak English.
Well,
there's
I speak the real language.
If there's a tick over
Did you
a
know
continent,
British people used to sound like us?
no, they
Actually,
just.
Southern.
I was just gonna
Southern.
say they sound
My
more
bad.
like Florida.
Southerners,
Floridians.
yes. Yeah, that's
My
the original
language
British
and my
accent.
people.
The British accent that exists now was forced.
Yes, in the 30s.
They forced that accent back then.
I like that one too. Okay, all right, close us out.
All right, well, thank you for watching. We are all a bunch of losers, and some of us won't be here in a little while, but we'll figure it out, and we'll keep this thing moving forward. You guys,
Peace out, losers.
get
Say
out
bye,
of here. You suck, we all suck. Have a good night.
Bye.
Carrie, be cut.